My name is April Chateauneuf. I am the Scenic Designer for Fuse Theater of Connecticut, and I also paint the scenery, so we design it and paint it. I started painting, not designing, just painting about 16, 17 years ago in high school, and I decided very early on that that's what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. Over the course of about 100 plus community theater shows, I eventually found my way to an internship at Yale School of Drama, where I studied and worked for a year at Yale Rep. And now I work at the Goodspeed Opera House as a scenic artist. I started dabbling in design probably about 10 years ago. I think I've designed about 30 shows. I think mentoring youth is extremely important. They're the future. Who else is there to follow us? Every internship and apprenticeship, there's a reason that those things exist, especially in theater. It's a craft that you have to hone constantly, and you continually grow from it. I'm still growing from it. My boss at the Goodspeed is an amazing artist, and she teaches me something almost every day. There's a certain bar that I expect. I want to set a bar for these students, and that I think will help them then progress beyond that. You know, I want to set a certain standard that they can either already meet or rise to become better at anything. It's not just scenic art. It's not just painting or design. It's everything in life. There's a certain standard in life that you should want to meet. When it comes to being a scenic artist, we don't have a style. Our job is to be human photocopiers. We're given a design and we have to replicate it. I mean, identically, just 70 times larger. This, for instance, this painting behind me, this was a master's study, a copy. So the idea is that we were given a painting and we had to reproduce it. That's actually really important from a scenic artist, point of view, because our job is to create exactly what the designer intended. There's no artistic license there. When you're translating something, a very, very small image that you're given into something that's 30, 40 feet wide, sometimes more, you have to create and come up with ways to create texture that you'd never even think of. Being able to problem solve and come up with tools to create those is a big part of my job, and something that I do think I excel at. I think that Fuse is mentorship and a guiding light in kids' lives. I know what theater meant to me as a kid, and I know what theater still means to me as an adult. So having worked with many groups, I think that there's a level of expertise that comes along with Fuse. The level of the performances given by the kids makes it obvious that they're sort of the education and the direction is a cut above. But also there's that feeling, there's that love and life and energy that comes from working with and learning from people who are just so incredibly passionate about their work. They bring out the joy in the craft.